Hey! So I just arrived, we actually arrived in Tel Aviv a few hours ago, and I wanted to come back on because I had a lot of feedback yesterday about when I went live about entrepreneurship. So I wanted to come back on today just to maybe clear some stuff up. So, oh good, guys are getting on. For some reason I can't see who's joining us today. Leave a comment maybe so I can see what's up, who's joining us. I'm just trying to get my camera a nice spot, and then we will get started. All right, awesome. Hope you guys can see me. It is like, what time is it here? Like 10 p.m. here. Awesome. Hey guys. Okay. So yesterday I was chatting about, and I feel like maybe I was like a little too negative. I was chatting about entrepreneurship and some of the challenges and why everybody says like, oh, you're so lucky that you get to do the things that you do. But I really wanted to come on and maybe talk about the flip side. For me, why entrepreneurship and my top reasons why entrepreneurship rocks. So let's just get right into it. Number one for me is the freedom of time. So as you know, this week I'm traveling. I'm traveling to Tel Aviv. So for me, it's, freedom of time is freedom to travel. So working remotely allows you to travel anywhere you have access to Wi-Fi and while you're still growing your business. So that could also mean like short trips to taking your kids to the park, or that can mean world travel. So it's up to you, right? That can also mean finding the time to create new hobbies. So whatever that means to you, whatever's important to you, that's why for me, freedom of time is super important. Number two is lack of boredom. That's a huge thing for me. There's often, very little monotony to my day. Every day is extremely different, one from the other. There are some days that I'm out, teaching a class. There are other days where I'm sitting at home most of the day working on some projects. So it changes from day to day, and I love that about what I do. Number three, it could be a really relaxed dress code. For me, I love the fact that I get to, be in yoga pants every day and sneakers, and I get to be comfy. Whereas maybe you like to wear flip-flops every day. So whatever that means, that can be awesome for the fact of having the freedom to wear whatever you want. Number four, and this is super important, is that there's no glass ceiling. So you have the freedom to decide how much you want to make. So there's no one else telling you, well, there's, this position, the maximum amount of money that you can make in this position is X amount. So there's nobody saying like you cannot make more than that. It's up to you to decide how much money you want to make. And I think that's amazing. Number five, there's a really strong community of people who are willing to help you. This is the one like mind-blowing thing that I realized in being an entrepreneur, is that mentorship is really not hard to seek out in our community. You really become a part of a big family. So whenever I have, questions about something, or I have friends that I know who are really good at doing something, like I'll go right to them and they're able to help me and help me navigate to see if there's any way that I can improve in a certain area. Number six to why entrepreneurship works is that you get to choose who you work with and the environment that you work in. So I'm sure we've all been there, when you maybe dislike your coworkers, so you don't have to worry about any, crazy coworkers or obnoxious bosses. If you also love a certain environment to work in, like if you love working at your local cafe, you can do that too. Like some people love being around people, while others maybe they hate being around people and they want to just sit in their house so they can like blast music in the background, and that's how they concentrate best. So whatever works for you, you get the option to do. Number 7 is that you get to be a contribution to others. So from helping people, from your clients, to maybe, like I just mentioned before, mentoring other entrepreneurs, you feel like you get to make a difference in someone else's life. And when you feel like you've made a contribution to someone or something, to me there's like no better feeling than that. And about feeling, so number 8 for me is that you get all the feels. And what I mean by that is that you really get to do something that you're passionate about, and you get to feel appreciated, and you get to make a difference. So if you get to feel like you're learning and you're challenging yourself, you also feel excited to go to work each day. So instead of waking up and feeling like, I can't believe it's Monday, I'm not looking forward. I know that's the feeling I used to get. I used to get that feeling on Sunday evenings, like, not wanting to go into the office on Monday, but now I get excited. Even at the end of trips, now I get excited about coming home and getting back to like my normal responsibilities. And number 9, the biggest for me, is that ultimately you have the choice of deciding where your future lays. You get to create your own destiny each and every day. And that's what's really important to me. So thank you guys so much for jumping on with me. I didn't realize that this was going to be more of a series about entrepreneurship, but I can't wait to create some more value for you guys around entrepreneurship. And if it helps anyone in making that leap of faith, I'd love to hear about it. Thanks, guys.